this has been. Oh, that rare mood I'm in. Why, it's almost like being in love. And there's a smile on my face for that whole human race. Why, it's almost like being in love. All the music of life seemed to be like that bell that is ringing for me. And from the way that I feel when that bell starts to peal, I would swear I was falling. I'd swear I was falling. Why, it's almost like being in love. Human race, why, it's almost like being in love. All the music of life seemed to be like that bell that is ringing for me. And from the way that I feel when that bell starts to peal, I would swear I was falling. I'd swear I was falling. Why, it's almost like being in love. It's almost like being in love. Ba-da-da-doo-da, 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 ba-da-da-doo-da. Something like that. It's taken us a while to get up here. Good evening, my loves. Welcome to Hermann's Jazz Club. We are so delighted to be here with all of you this evening. You have no idea how long it took us to get back up on stage again. Actually, you would know. Really. It is such a pleasure to be here. Last time I came to Hermann's was about 5 years ago, and I watched this gorgeous band play, and I remember just coming in to sit in on a Latin tune, and just being on this stage felt so good. It felt like being at home, and so really I feel like I'm back at home again. So we're so happy that you've joined us, and I cannot tell you how happy I am to be able to work with this gorgeous band again. Mr. Miles Black on piano. He's come a long way with me on this road trip. Mr. Bernie Addington on bass.
Someone has to drive.
Someone's got to drive. Hey! And of course, the very talented Gabriel Mark Hasselbach on trumpet, flugel, you name it.
Can we all toast Kinga? I think she's fantastic. And I was telling somebody else earlier, she's one of the few singers that I know that actually sings jazz and not just pop.
Hey. Well, I do sing pop, though, but thank you. I'll take that compliment.
Not just pop.
Thank you very much. Well, I grew up on jazz, believe it or not. I come from a very jazzy family. Jazzy meaning happy, but also very jazzy. And my mom was one of my main influences in my life that introduced me to the world of jazz. So I grew up listening to a lot of Ella Fitzgerald, a lot of Sarah Vaughan, Nat King Cole, Natalie, and I just fell in love with this genre of music, which is why I'm here tonight singing. But we're not just going to be doing jazz tonight. There's going to be a little bit of a mashup of stuff, because when COVID hit, it actually gave myself a chance to challenge myself further vocally and musically. So I was picking songs that I was like, can I do it? Well, we'll find out. And I guess it kind of worked to our benefit in a way. And I got to challenge this guy to play stand-up bass for certain songs that you will hear later on tonight. So with that being said, we're gonna stick to jazz in this set, that's for sure. So here's a gorgeous song made famous by, well, many artists, but the one that sticks out in my mind is my icon, Miss Ella Fitzgerald. And it features Bernie off the bat. Well, of course, I mean, hey, wouldn't have it any other way. This song is called I've Got the World on a String. I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got that string around my finger. What a world, what a life, I'm in love. I've got the song that I sing, I can make that ring go anytime I move my finger. Lucky me, can't you see, I'm in love. I tell you, life is a beautiful thing, as long as I've got that string. I'd be a silly so-and-so if I should ever let you go. I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got that string around my finger. What a world, I'll tell you, what a life, I'm in love. Sitting on a rainbow. Got that string around my finger. What a world, I tell you, what a life. I'm in love. I got the song that I sing. I can make that rainbow anytime I move my finger. Well, lucky me, can't you see? I'm in love. Life's just a wonderful thing. As long as I've got that string, I'd be a silly so-and-so if I should ever let you go. World, a string, a sitting on a rainbow. I've got that string around my finger. What a world, what a life. I'm in love. I tell you, what a world, what a life. I'm in love. Woo. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I got to tell you, before COVID, Gabe and I got together and recorded an album entitled Forever in My Heart. And every single song on that record sort of talks about my life and my experiences and all that fun stuff. So, and then we were going to tour the record, and then COVID hit and destroyed it all. So tonight, we're still planning on touring, right, guys? We're still doing, yeah? Okay, good. So the records are here for sale. Myself and Gabe are selling our CDs tonight. They're out front. I don't know what well, it doesn't matter. They'll figure it out. But
See Maxine.
Anyway, see Maxine. She knows it all. She's amazing. So we're going to play this next track off the record. It's a song that I listened to Shirley Horn do on one of her albums. And it's a pretty cool number. It's a bit of a, what is it, gumbo funk is how it's titled? A little gumbo funk. So here's a little gumbo funk for you. This song is called Forget Me.
Making me hungry.
Forget me. He's always saying, forget me. Though his caresses upset me, he whispers, you must forget me. Forget me. He's always saying, forget me. And though his kisses upset me, he whispers, you must forget me. He knows my heart is all aflame, 'cause he set it on fire. He knows I'll never be the same. His love's my sole desire. How can I forget him? He begs me just to forget him. But from the day that I met him, he whispers, you must forget me. the same. His love's my sole desire. How can I forget him? He begged me just to forget him. But from the day that I met him, he whispers I must forget him. He tells me I must forget him. I knew I'd never forget him. I never, oh, I never forget him. Thank you. Thank you very much. Here's a gorgeous song we're going to do for you. Any Carole King fans in the audience? Ugh. Well, then this one is dedicated to each and every one of you. You'll definitely be familiar with this next one. And I'll tell you a little story about it after I sing it and how I first came up with the song and putting it into my repertoire. Tonight you're mine completely. You give your love so sweetly. Tonight the light of love is in your eyes. Will you still love me tomorrow? Is this a lasting treasure, or just a moment's pleasure? Can I believe the magic of your sight? Will you still love me tomorrow? Tonight, with words unspoken, you said that I'm the only one. But will this heart of mine be broken when the night meets the morning star? I'd like to know that your love is a love I can be sure of. So tell me now, and
Come on, you know you want to.
I want to.
Gabriel Mark Hasselbach. Bernie Addington.
Such a stand-up guy.
Tonight with words unspoken, you said that I'm the only one, the only one. But will this heart of mine be broken when the night meets the morning starlight? I'd like to know that your love is a love I can be sure of. So tell me now, and I won't ask again. Will you still love me tomorrow? Yeah. Will you still love me Wow, you guys sound amazing. Thank you. So just so you know, because of that, you guys are now individually coming up on stage and we're going to sing duets. All right. Hey, you sounded beautiful. One of my favorite songs. Beautiful. And I haven't had a chance to play that with you, Miles. No, we've never done it. So that was gorgeous. Well, it sounded amazing. Thank you so much for that.
And you never told the story.
I never told. Oh, well, let me tell you the story. What's the story again? I'm having
the story is that you were far too young to be watching that movie.
So the story behind it, he was making fun of me because I told the story at a performance we did. So the reason why I love this song so much is how many of you folks have seen Dirty Dancing? Yeah. Right? So when I was 13, my parents had no idea. But I was a huge Patrick Swayze fan, and I was listening, I was watching Dirty Dancing. Well, I had a TV in my bedroom. What were they thinking? right? I'm not going to have a... So, and my dad is streaming this, so he's going to see this now. Great. The cat's out of the bag. Hi, Dad. And so basically, the song was sung by the Shirelles in that movie. It was on that soundtrack. And for some reason, I just fell in love with the song, and I was singing along to it, and do-up, whatever. And then it came across my repertoire. I think I was doing a jazz jam somewhere, and someone was like, can you sing this song? And I was like, oh, my God, yeah. I said, well, I think I still remember it from when I was 13. It was only 10 years ago. Just kidding. And so I ended up, singing it again, and then I just kind of threw it into my repertoire, and so that's the story. But the funny thing was Bernie's making fun of me. He goes, how are you that young watching Dirty Dancing? What was wrong with your parents? What? Well, they didn't know. That's okay, though. But hey, it made our list.
Yes.
And that's all that matters.
And that's how it got into the set list.
It gave me depth. Yes.
Yeah.
Don't forget the P in there.
All right. Going back to PG. I don't know if that was not PG, but nobody puts baby in the corner. This is a gorgeous song that was arranged by one of my favorite people that I used to work with in Toronto. His name is Mr. Don Thompson, who Miles has worked with or knows very well. And he's from here as well. And this is his gorgeous arrangement of It Might As Well Be Spring. I'm as restless as a willow in a windstorm. I'm as jumpy as a puppet on a string. I'd say that I had spring fever when I know it isn't spring. I am starry-eyed and vaguely discontented, like a nightingale without a song to sing. Oh, I should have had spring fever when I know it isn't spring. I keep wishing I were somewhere else, walking down a strange new street, hearing words that I have never heard from a man I've yet to meet. I'm as busy as a spider spinning daydreams. I'm as giddy as a baby on a swing. I haven't seen a crocus or a rosebud or a robin on a wing, but I feel so gay in a melancholy way that it might as well be spring. It might as well be spring. Here we go now. or somewhere else, walking down a strange new street. Yeah. Hearing words that I have never heard from a man I've yet to meet. I'm as busy as a spider spinning daydreams. I'm as giddy as my daughter on a swing. I haven't seen a crocus or a rosebud or a robin on a wing, but I feel so gay in that melancholy way that it might as well be spring. It might as well be. It might as well be. It might as well be spring. Thank you so much. Can I tell you how amazing it feels being up here tonight? Like, seriously. Can I honestly? Look who I get to work with. Like, I'm so blessed. This is amazing. And you guys are such a gorgeous audience, and your voices, I'm telling you. Just be careful, because I will be calling you guys up to do a little. Bernie and I work together frequently in Kelowna. And we have sometimes when we get together to rehearse, we try and figure out different ideas of songs to put into our repertoire. And this is actually one that made the record, which is great because we were a song short. Yeah. So a little story behind that one. Gabe and I recorded a record together, and with obviously the talented Miles Black and his gorgeous arrangements that you are hearing tonight, majority of them. And Bernie and I were on the island. We were doing a tour 2 years ago. And after Gabe had mastered and produced it, well, it wasn't mastered yet, but it was being produced. And he texts me as we're heading back to Kelowna, and he says, you guys are your song short. Like, you're literally like a track, 4 minutes short. And I was like, oh my God, what does that mean? He goes, well, I don't know. You got to figure it out. Get another track in there. So I was panicking in the car, and I was playing, at the time I was playing with my guitarist from Kelowna, Lonnie Moger, fantastic guitarist, and Bernie. And I said, what do we do? So Bernie goes, well, why don't we do, and I'm sure if you're Nat King Cole fans, you'll know this next number, Nature Boy. Right? And so Bernie's like, well, we literally put it together. We drove back from the island, 6 hours, got in the studio, laid down a track, sent it off to Gabe, done. And then he added a couple of little things to tweak it. But literally, not even an hour. I'm like, I need to get this album out. So anyways, this is our version of Nature Boy. I'll bring it in. Yes, very good. There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. They say he wandered very far, over land and sea, a little shy and sad of eye, but very wise was he. And then one day, that very day, he passed my way. As we spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me: the greatest thing you ever learn is how to love and be loved. in return. Gabriel. Thank you, Miles. Bernie, take it home. There was a boy, very strange, enchanted boy. They say he wandered very far, over land and sea. A little shy, and sad of eye, but very wise. Very, 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 very wise was he. And then one day, that very day, he passed my way. As we spoke of many things, fools and kings, and this he said to me, oh, the greatest thing you ever learn is how to love and be loved in return. Thank you. Speaking of Nat King Cole, this one probably one of your favorites, because Miles says that you guys love this. So Miles is speaking on behalf of all of you. it's his favorite song. This is it. Yes, this is Nat King Cole's. Well, not his song, but it's a song that he's renditioned, and it's called Stardust. One of my all-time favorite ballads.
It's one of my
I think it's all of our favorite songs, really. Let's be honest, we all love this song. Let's pay tribute to Nat King Cole tonight.
It's pretty good.
Well, that felt good.
Sometimes I wonder why I spend the lonely nights dreaming of a song. The melody haunts my reverie, and I am once again with you. When our love was new, in each kiss and inspiration, but that was long ago, and now my consolation is in the stardust of the song beside the garden wall. When stars are bright, you are in my arms. The nightingale tells his fairy tale of paradise where roses bloom. Though I dream in vain, in my heart you'll always will remain. My stardust melody, a memory of love's refrain. And now the purple dust of twilight times steals across the meadows of my heart. High up in the sky, the little stars chime, always reminding me that we're apart. You wander down the lane and far away, leaving me a song that will not die. Love is now the stardust of yesterday, the music of the memories come. Thank you. Thank you very much. That was our rendition of Stardust. Okay, this gorgeous next song is called September in the Rain. It's one of the songs that I actually first learned when I went to Humber College in Toronto. So I studied music in Toronto for 4 years, and that's why I had a chance to work with Don Thompson, who Miles knows very well. Very, very talented musician. And so we've collaborated on a bunch of tunes, and I thought I'll choose this next number because A, I haven't done it in a very long time, but B, it's September. So why not sing September in the Rain? It goes a little something like this. But yeah. We're all counting it in. The leaves of brown came tumbling down, remember that September in the rain. The sun went out just like a dying ember that September in the rain. For every single word of love I heard you whisper, the raindrops seemed to play a sweet refrain. Well, the fall is here, and it is September. That's September in the rain. The leaves are brown, came tumbling down, remember. That September in the rain. The sun went out just like a dying ember. That September in the rain. For every single little word of love that you whispered, those raindrops seem to play that sweet refrain. The spring is here, not really. To me, it is September. That September in the rain, in the rain, in the rain. Thank you. All right, we're going to do one more tune for you folks and take a short little break to rest our all my vocal cords and his lungs and, you know, their hands.
Don't forget my lips.
And don't forget his lips, of course. Yeah, you gotta wet your whistle. Is that what the term is? For the trumpet players, right? That's what it is. I gotta wet my whistle. Something like that. We're gonna take a short break, and after this next tune, and then we're going to be back for our second set. We hope you stick around because we've got some gorgeous tunes for you in the next set. So, Gabriel Mark Hasselbach on trumpet, flugel, everything that's over there. Bernie Addington on bass. Your one and only Miles Black on piano. And my name is Kinga Hemming, and we'll be back for our second set after this Dean Martin hit of Sway. There we go. I wish you all could dance for this. When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like a lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with ease. When you dance, you've got your way with me. Stay with me, sway with me. All the dancers should be on the floor. Dear, but my eyes could see only you. Only you've got that magic technique. When we sway, I go weak. I can hear the sounds of violins long before it begins. Make me sway as only you know how. Sway me close, sway me now. To play, dance with me, make me sway. Like that lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more, like a flower bending in the breeze. Bend with me, sway with ease. When you dance, well, you've got that way with me. Stay with me, sway with me. Other dancers would be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you've got that magic technique. When we sway, I go weak. I can hear the sounds of violins long before it begins. Make me sway as only you know how. Sway me close, sway me now. Ba 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 da da da. Ba ba da da. Ba 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 ba. Cha cha cha. Thank you. Aren't these guys awesome? We will be back very shortly. Enjoy yourselves. Get some more drinks, hors d'oeuvres, whatever it is, because we have a pretty awesome second set for you. So we hope you stick around. Thank you.
Toast yourselves for being out and about, getting over this whole freaking pandemic. Huh?
Absolutely.